Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on wherever you may well be in this wonderful world of ours. I hope everybody's well. I'm very well, thank you for asking. Um, Before we go any further, is it me? Probably is. I suddenly thought a few or half an hour ago, when I come on here, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to say. Completely off the hoof, as they say. Even now, not a clue what I'm going to do, what I'm going to say. Does it really matter? Probably not. But there ought to be some form of agenda, maybe. Highly unlikely, as I'm concerned. I'll be honest with you. So, what have we all been up to? Well, I've been relatively busy, to be honest with you. By the way, look at the old big dog. That's your man. I found it, Henry. So I wore it in your honour this evening, my friend. Um, yeah, this week, what have we been up to? Let me see. Well, I've had 3 machines go out. I've bought, clear me out. Apart from my, I got 2 actually. I got a Stiga, which is finished, ready to go, and I'm going to put that on or up for sale tomorrow morning. That's all done, ready to go. And this other thing, this Web WER 400, and I was talking to Ken and Mick and several others this morning. I had a problem with an oil leak on it, on the pan, and fixed it now. In fact, I did a little video on it. Replaced the gasket with a little bit of gasket scent, which I'm very, very fond of. And that solved the problem. All went back together. I spent most of the afternoon, well, all the afternoon. It's all back together now, ready to go. The damn thing won't fire. I have no idea, whatever. It's got to be carburetor issue. Got a good spark, good compression. Check the timing, the key's in the right place. Everything's there ready to go, but the damn thing won't fire. So that's a work or job tomorrow morning, I suppose, tomorrow afternoon, actually. See if I can get the damn thing going and get rid of it. Because I've had enough. It's been sat in my workshop far, far too long now, and I'm getting bored. It's beginning to grow roots, to be honest with you. What else? So let me see. Yeah, I had a bit of a wake-up call from the old the old doc this week or last week. The old ticker apparently is a bit high pressure, high compression apparently. So I've had to go on to some bits and pieces of tablets and one thing and get it sorted out. So you don't get rid of me that easy. And apparently they're working as well, which is good news. And that's it really. It was so hot here. Was it yesterday, day before? You had a job to move, to be honest with you. I don't know how you guys in the like Texas and America and stuff, how you manage and cope with the high temperatures. I couldn't do it. I suppose you do get used to it, I suppose. I don't know, but God, dear. All you want to do is just move and stay out the sun and try and keep cool. Drink plenty of water, and there we go. So that's it, really. Mrs. H has been busy working, and life goes on, as they say, moving swiftly on. So let's just have a look. See what have you all guys been up to? Let's see who's actually in the the room today. There's 31 people watching. Brilliant. Lovely to see each and every one of you, and everybody's welcome, of course. So let's see who turned up earlier on. So DNR Small Engines. I know it's been a long time. It certainly has been. Anyway, good to see you, my friend. Guys playing with tools. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I promise. Colin K. Good evening, Colin. Good evening, everyone. He says. And Guy is playing with his tool. Sorry, I did it. I did it again. Talking to everybody else. And Ken Small Engines. Good evening, Ken. I quite enjoyed that this afternoon for an hour or so, just going through this damn web motor. As I say, I've now solved the oil leak and the end float. All fine now. The engine pulls over brilliantly. The thing won't fire. Oh dear, dear, dear. So everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Ken Smallin saying hello to DNR, and DNR saying hello to Ken. Would you believe? I'm just going to work my way down through here. John Clem. Hello, John. How you doing, John? All right, mate? You know, we all do that, don't we? You notice. He's saying hello to everybody at the moment, and they're all talking like that. Let's go on down through. Where are we? John, Bruce. Good evening, Bruce. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope the weather's good where you are. No doubt it probably is. Is it the Canadian Grand Prix today, isn't it? I think, well, I know it is actually. But we got nothing on our TV. I think you guys are behind us time-wise. So I think it's, what, 7:05 here. So it's about 2 o'clock maybe your time. I'm not sure. Maybe you'll let us know, Bruce. Ken Small Agent saying hello to Bruce. So is John Clem. Colin K. Hello, Colin. Hope you're well, my friend. 32 in the room. Anders. Hello, Anders Fjord. Good evening. Or Dave, my friends. Yeah, it's good to see you, my friend. Good. Welcome. Everybody's playing with everybody else at the moment in the nicest possible sense, of course. Tim Palmer. Hello, Tim. Hope you're well, my friend. Al McLean. Hello, Al McLean. Randy Torboli, I beg your pardon. Ben's Workshop, how are you? He's saying. Stefan Ainsworth. We're doing quite well. I'm getting through it. Oh, Stella. It's the lawnmower lady. I'm not so sure. It's a pleasure to see me fully clothed, actually, Stella, you know. We'll say no more, eh? Dirt Rider. Hello, Dirt Rider. How are you, my friend? Scott Keller, good evening. Colin Carbo, I haven't, mate, not at the moment. In fact, you know, I'll ask a question in a minute. There should be a gasket, surely, between the carb and the inlet extension, a bit plastic insulator, I think they call it. And there's one missing. One of the fiddle fairies may well have been there. I don't know. Randy Torbale, good. Let's see you, my friend. Jason Hughes, good evening to you, sir. Hope you're well. We're getting down through, you know. I'm nearly catching up. Jason Hughes is saying hello to everybody. Stefan Ainsworth, no Conker beer, mate. It's never very far away. Where are we? I think I've got to the bottom of mine. Yeah, let's have a look. See, while we're going down through, let's put the invite out. See if anybody would like to come along and have a chat on a Saturday night. It often turns into a bit of a melee, I hope. And there's always a load of experts and very clever people who come on here. So by anyone ask any questions, please do. It saves me asking them because I don't know half of it anyway. Right, there goes the link. Beg your pardon, there we go. And I think we're just about there now. Yeah, I think so. Mark Wiley just turned up. Good evening, Phil, and all the chat. Good evening to you, Mark. Nice to see you, my friend. And as always, the top good-looking guys start turning up in that basement. And my God, there's good-looking guys down there. Talking of which, Ken, good evening. How are you, my friend?
Where's Tom? I want to say good day.
Yeah, there you go, you see. Have a word with Bruce instead. Good evening, Bruce.
Hello there. How's everybody?
Oh, they're looking good, mate. You keeping well?
Yes, sir.
Good. Well done. Well done. It's Canada. You live in Canada, don't you?
That's right. Don't hold it against me.
That's what she said last night. No,
What does it take to get her to hold it? I want to know.
No, it's a Grand Prix over there, Bruce, isn't it? Is it?
Yes, in Montreal.
That's like yours at the moment.
That's like from you to Moscow away from us.
Is that? Oh my Lord! Yeah. Guess who that is? Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, there he is.
There he goes. And there we are, Bill. Good evening, Bill.
Then there was Bill. Excuse me.
Yeah, because I like to watch the Grand Prix. I'm a bit of
it's fun, eh?
Follower of it, but it's a bit weird at the moment because the time difference is so big. I think it comes on about 1 o'clock in the morning in our time, or something like that. Anyway.
Yeah, they're airplanes with wheels. Those things.
Oh my Lord! Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but Grand Prix isn't faster than like F1, is it?
I think they're.
It's the same thing, mate. Grand Prix is that Formula One can.
Yeah.
There's the Indy cars, and then there's the F1 Grand Prix cars, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. The
And IndyCars are king of the hill.
The
The
IndyCars are
IndyCars just go round and round an oval circuit, I think, don't they?
No,
Well, yeah,
they
most of the
turn
time.
left a little bit. They turn right a little more than the NASCAR guys do.
Okay, yeah. I've never quite seen a section just go round and round in circles, but hey, that's
Yeah, but they do it at 205 miles an hour.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm from a little city called Indianapolis, so
Oh, right.
I'm going to be a little biased on that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
enough.
little bit.
I've been watching NASCAR since I was a kid, and back in the Petty days.
Yeah.
And so I just haven't been watching it the last 3 years. Something's happened, and I stopped connecting with it. I don't know what it is.
You wouldn't know any of the drivers now. They're all new.
A couple of them I know still. Is Bush still driving?
Yeah, but it's all like the grandkids of the owners and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bushes. There's been a Bush driving since like 1912.
You put a motor in something. No, the second time you put a motor in something, there'll be a race.
Time. No, the second time you put wheels on something, there will be a race.
There'll be a race, yeah.
You don't even need a motor.
Well, perhaps I could sort out my web at the moment. The damn thing won't fire.
How do I sound, you guys? I've been fighting with my mic again.
Sounds all right.
You sound good.
Is this better?
Conker, you just did the gasket, a little bit of goop, or what?
Is this better when I'm nice and close, like a radio announcer? News at 11.
The goop on there, as you said, it got compressed down to next to nothing.
Yeah.
So I removed all that, cleaned it all up, and just put the gasket on with some gas sinks just to hold it in place.
2 minutes of making, he's gone.
Boom, the problem solved.
Look what he left.
There's a tiny little.
I'm just setting up my chat on the side so I can see what everybody's trying to say.
Go on, Mick. Go on. Go on.
Mick, you got a hair caught in your throat or what?
What's up?
Looks like a lot of hair possibly caught in his throat.
What's that? Conker, blow me up a touch.
It's a French bunny rabbit. He's got a frog
Yeah,
stuck
see
in his
you, mate.
throat.
Yeah.
Oh!
I didn't see that.
That's why I started laughing when I saw that when he first popped it up.
You know, what you don't see is where his hand is.
Well, no, with that smile, we know what the hand is.
You didn't see my smile, though.
That's what I was talking about, your smile.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you going to come up today, Wayne? From Eliminator Performance?
I hope so. We haven't seen him yet.
No, we never see Wayne.
We've seen parts of his body in videos. That's about it.
Hey, John, I want it noted that Aaron started it. It wasn't me this time.
Yeah. All right, mate. I'll tell you what. There's a fine figure of a man there.
Is it a bit cold outside? Is it a bit nippy?
It's a bit nipply.
Fine figure of a man. Drives the women.
Looks like a hairy.
Hi, man.
Hi, Brucey boy. How you doing?
Pretty good, thank you.
Good to see you, buddy.
Father's Day tomorrow in this neck of the woods.
Yeah,
It is, mate. Yeah, same over this neck of the woods and all, buddy.
Yeah. I'm doing my live for my daughters, who's going to make me breakfast for Father's Day.
Cool.
Is that tomorrow, Ken, isn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yep.
What time is that going to be, mate?
I mean, at least 8 o'clock my time. So that's what 1 o'clock your time, I believe.
Well, you're making your daughter get up and make you breakfast at 8 o'clock?
Absolutely.
You're mean.
I'm up at 4, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a morning person too. 8 o'clock is about lunchtime.
Yeah.
I used to be, but now that I don't have to go to work, I am not a morning person anymore.
Yeah. Well, plus she wants me to look at her AC unit, so it's ulterior motives.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bruce, if you lived in Texas, you'd get up before the sun came up to work on any equipment.
Yeah,
Yeah. I heard it's hot. The whole center of the country, I guess, is smoking, eh?
Yeah, they actually used the term cold front on the weather report today when it's only 97.
Oh, we've had rain since I was talking to you guys last week.
I've heard about rain.
Yeah,
I remember rain.
Ooh,
Yeah,
looks-
there's something coming on in the basement every day, and
Mick, why are you being so quiet?
Can't get a bloody word in.
Okay, go ahead.
Can't get a bloody word in with Bruce up there bloody yapping. I'm all right.
quiet now.
I'm like, no, Bruce, you carry on. You know, I should respect my seniors. You carry on, mate. If you've got something to say, then it's worth listening about, isn't it?
I've had a good week, you guys.
I can't hear a word you're saying, Bruce.
I've been given 4 machines.
Good.
2 Honda 217 self-propels. A Briggs Classic Brute. And 5 horsepower John Deere snowblower. All given to me.
Oh, well on you. Good lad.
Like for
Sweet,
keep?
eh?
Delivered, Bruce?
The one Honda has a bent crank. I know. I'm gonna take a sledgehammer to it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's already broken, right? You can't break it.
Can't break it anymore than what is already broke. I spent today, Bruce. Bruce, you will appreciate this. I got a Honda HRH 553 with a Pro metal roller on the back, which is a split roller with a gearbox in the middle.
We don't see those, yeah.
Okay, they're a good maintainable item, so you can take it apart, maintain it, put new slave gears in, clutches, and that sort of stuff.
Oh, you can take the transmission apart.
Oh yeah, and fully rebuild it. And a new clutch is like 30 quid, which is worth doing.
Really?
It's normally the dog clutch. It just curves off slightly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So my friend Gabriel, my new friend, lives across the way. He does the same as me, just better. He had a half donor roller with a gearbox and the short piece. I already had the long piece. Today I thought, you know what? I've done a chainsaw, I've done a hedge trimmer, I've done a Hater 48. I did something else. Can't remember now. So I thought, you know what? This afternoon, nothing on. I'll have a go at taking that roller assembly apart and give that a good clean and going over. So I've got to grind off of a Dremel tool all the little tiny splines and what have you and all that sort of stuff. So did all that, lovely. Then I got the big part of the roller off of the roller assembly, and the bearing was stuffed. It's just left the outer bearing chase in there.
Yeah.
That's that. So we all know. So you can't get a bearing puller in there. My brand new spline bearing puller, can't use that because that's no good. Can't do that. So I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I've got some really small 1/4-inch diamond cutting Dremel discs.
Oh yes.
And if I can just cut
just like the dentist.
Yeah, if I can just cut that out, that'll give me a bit of relief. And then I can just get a bolster chisel in there and just ting, yeah. An hour and a half later, I'm still there. I've already bashed my hand about 5 times with a ball peen hammer today. Yeah, it's a lot, like that. But it dawned on me, right? Remember what I said at the beginning of this conversation? I already had a long roller. It was stood beside me by the bench. There was me frapping this big.
Looking at it. It was just looking at it.
Bearing out, and there's one beside me with a brand new bearing already in it. So is
that the one you had the wrong size, Mick?
Yeah. So that's gone for a Burton over next door neighbour's hedge. Oh, I lost it today. Proper lost it. Conker, if you'd have come round today at about 3:30, you'd walked to my gate. I'd just knocked you clean out. It was just had one of them days. There'd have been no arguments today. Right, Row.
Oh well, never mind.
Aaron says, "Christ, don't Mick half go on." Right, you're getting timed out. That's it. You'll be rude to me. You're gone. That's it. See you in 5 minutes. So that was me. Yeah, I just pressed another bearing in a rotor clutch as well, because someone, like Ken said, someone wanted a rotor clutch doing, and they supplied me with a bearing, and he said the old bearing should just fall straight out, which it didn't, and then the new bearing just fell straight in because it was 2.5 millimeters too small.
Oh no!
So I've ordered another one that's just turned up now. So just press that in there now, just as we speak. Yeah, good. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. I've done my talk for today. That's it.
Well, the gentleman that gave me these 4 machines, he's very mechanical. He even had the clutch taken off the one with the bent crank, and everything's lined up and everything. But what scares me is that he actually knows what he's talking about, and he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But it is leaking from the main seal, so it's bent. Like it's bent.
Bruce,
Sue
I
just
always
said-
say,
Sue
you
just said
never
I've
buy
got clothes
mowers.
on now.
Sorry, Mick.
Sue just said I got clothes on now. When Ken was live, all Mrs. Pierre was a t-shirt. That was it in the garden. She said I got some clothes on now.
Oh my God.
You're a bad girl, Mrs. P.
I'm saying, Mick, I've got that web back together again. That
Oh,
mower,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
bloke engine, yeah. All sorted out. Now the damn thing won't start.
No, it won't what?
Won't start. I got
What?
fuel issues with it.
But does it pull over?
Oh God, yeah, sorted that out. I
Okay.
got a bit of end play now and all the rest of it.
So you,
Got
so,
good
so you,
start,
you
timing's
won't-
good.
you won't have changed the compression or nothing like that. So it's just it's
Exactly,
been tipped
yeah.
upside down on its head, or on its head, oil everywhere. So yeah, just give it overnight and go again in the morning.
Yeah, no, it's a carb issue. There's no fuel. I wouldn't even get it start with e-start. Wouldn't get in there. I don't know what's going on. I'll sort it out tomorrow.
What engine is it? E series. Oh
No, it's
Chinese,
a
wasn't it? Chinese one.
Chinesian thingy. It's a Chinesian copy of some such thing, Mick. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll figure it out, mate.
We'll
If
sort
not,
it out, yeah.
if not, come on down. You must be due a visit.
Yeah, that's true. You got any pasties left?
Let's have a look.
It's fun when people walk around their houses. You get to see where they live.
That actually is pretty interesting, isn't it? When you get to see,
Mhm.
it's like ride around videos. You get to see other people's city.
Or when you're on the news and there's an important person and you see where they're living.
Pasties?
Oh,
Orange pasties?
Yeah. Oh, they're proper.
See,
so my daughter Kimberly, this is a major announcement.
now my refrigerator, it would look homeless if you looked in my freezer compared to that amount.
Look at that.
Ooh,
Oh,
Mm.
fancy.
proper. Our sausage rolled up.
Are they real?
They
As
all
in,
look-
Are those from like Aldi, or where'd you get those?
as in homemade, or are they?
No, they came from Cornwall, Bruce.
Problem is, Phil, you can't have them. You got high blood pressure.
Well, not now.
He got pills now. He's all right.
Yeah. I none of us can eat anything these days.
God, dear. Where Henry is, I haven't seen him yet on the side.
No, I haven't seen him yet.
No,
My daughter
strange.
Kimberly turned 40 on Wednesday.
Well, I got a Father's Day card turned up today, and like a holy card is about yay, isn't it? This thing is A3 size. It's about this size, A2 size, and I guess it's come from my son.
Oh.
God only knows what's in there, but it won't be any money, that's for sure.
What is he doing? He's in the back. Rum.
Okay, so let's go on. Let's go for it, guys. What have we all been up to? I always oh, what? Sweeties?
I got a pre-birthday present.
Tuck shop. What's in there, mate? Like chocolate?
2.8 kilos of jelly babies.
When's your birthday, Mick?
22nd.
When is your birthday, sir?
And your social security number, please.
I thought he said Wednesday.
Did you
You
just
can't
say?
tell me.
Did,
Email
my
it to me.
My bestest Canadian friend. Did you just ask me when my birthday is?
I know. Do you know what
Man,
mine is?
you're a bad bugger, Bruce.
I just said,
Ask me the same question.
okay. When's your birthday?
No, ask me when yours is.
Oh, July 20th.
Well, I know that.
Good one. That's pretty sweet. Okay. I got to interrupt you. Kimberly turned 40 on Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Great granddaughter.
On when?
Oh, great. Thanks, buddy.
When did she?
I'll have you know, at the ripe young age of 60, I'm quite seriously about to be a great grandfather.
Well, congratulations.
There you go.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Now, I didn't do all the work, obviously. Somebody else helped.
Prolific bunch.
When does Kimberly turn 40?
Last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday. But my birthday. So her birthday's on the 15th. Yeah.
15th, yeah.
Yeah. Mine's the 22nd. A week later.
Oh, right on.
That way you won't forget it, will you? It's a week after Kimberley's.
I guess I better put it in the calendar right now.
No, don't do that. You'll start sending me Amazon wish list stuff. Okay, everyone in the
Yeah,
calendar.
Mix.
You have no shame, that man.
I have absolutely no shame.
You've got the correct amount. None.
Well, I have an Amazon wish list, you know.
Speaking of no shame.
Do you, Bruce? Is that a microphone off of your Amazon wish list?
That is. A good friend
Very
of mine
nice.
bought that
Very
for me.
nice Amazon wish list microphone.
If you want to check my Amazon wish list out, you're more than welcome, by the way.
What have you got on there? Chinese engine pan gaskets.
Or more.
I don't know, mate. I have no idea. I did it a long time ago and never bothered with it since. Nor was anybody else.
So Mrs. P is here. Look, she's hovering because she doesn't want to say. She just sat there with a bowl. Please, sir.
Oh, she wants some.
Can I have some more?
Yeah.
Come on.
All over twisted.
Put your hand there. Put your hand a bit lower down. Go down the bottom. Go right down the bottom.
What are you?
Trying to get kicked out,
What's
Phil.
down there? Make the surprise, like in the Cracker Jack box?
Well, I do the same gag with a jar of Pringles.
What, you take the bottom out of the box?
She's a bad girl.
No, she's a good girl.
A naughtiness.
She's a very good girl indeed. She is.
Did you get all that rain earlier on, by the way, Mick?
Say again, babe.
Did you get all that rain earlier on like we got it?
No, it spat for about 3 seconds, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to say to you, Bruce, because you're a Tecumseh man, got an 8 horsepower flathead Tecumseh on a chipper shredder, right? Got it all running. Runs beautiful.
Yes, they're good.
But it didn't like to start yesterday. It will fire and run straight off carb spray. Beautiful. For half compression, away it goes. But don't like to run off choke off its own back.
Intake gaskets possible leaking?
Did you drop the bowl, Mick? Make sure there's no water or anything in there?
Drop the bowl. The main jet had the little bowl jet had a little tiny bit of ethanol around it. Nothing I would have thought would have caused any. They're quite forgiving normally.
Well, they don't like to run lean.
How old is the fuel in it?
It doesn't have an air filter on it yet, so I'm guessing it could be sucking a bit too much air in.
But you know, the snowblower models, they're the same engines. They don't even come with an air filter.
How many horse, Mick?
8.
That's the same engine that's on my John Deere snowblower.
There's no fuel mixture on the carburetor. It's just got low idle circuit screw, which is all the way in. You can't have it set out because it'll fall out. I might just take it off. I might just take it off and put it in the cleaner.
Yeah,
give it a bath.
But
there's really not much to those carburetors, right? Yeah. There's an emulsion tube and a side vent.
They're normally quite. Speaking about having a bath. Here he is.
Is there a primer button on it, Mick?
Yeah, down the bottom right hand side. Conker, blow me out.
If there's any cracks in that primer tube, you might not be able to run it. It'll suck air in.
The primer bulb is just below the chin. See the chin? Go a bit further down. The primer bulb is there. Beep, 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 beep. No, it's a manual choker, Bruce. Manual choker.
Boy, it's a pretty simple operation.
Mick, is that the one with the plastic emulsion tube that comes out, or the pressed-in brass one?
Plastic emulsion tube.
Oh, so take it out. The 2 O-rings in there.
Yeah. I done a video on it and got it, and it started beautiful. But I think I might have to take the tank off, fuel lines off.
But that emulsion tube, if the O-ring's screwed up, it won't prime easy enough. It won't start easy.
That's going to be a problem, Ken. If I take that all apart and it does screw the O-rings up, it's a bit of a bugger really to get the parts.
Right. Yeah, they're standard O-rings. They're little number 6s.
Well, they're standard O-rings, but this is the UK.
Yeah, you should have them in. Don't you guys have the O-ring kits like we do?
Yeah, we've got a metric department. Do you have a non-metric department?
We struggle to get all Russian parts at the moment. Can't get nothing Russian. I'll figure it out. You know me.
Well, if the engine's got any compression at all, you should be able to get that thing.
I could send you a couple over in an envelope, Mick. Won't cost
Bruce,
anything.
I'm telling you, it's got that much compression. You only want to be pulling it 3 times.
I know. I've refused anything over 8 horse now. This
I know.
year.
Too much. It's too much. I'll figure it out. I think I'm just going to take the carby off, put it in the cleaner, let it have a bath for half an hour.
And don't be afraid to make up new gaskets. I mean, you just trace the old one or do whatever.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
fix nothing. But you do
No,
need,
if you want,
you need,
Mick,
a,
I'll send
really,
some
you
over.
need a tight air intake on those.
Yeah.
That might be a problem. You think I've got with that web I got there because there's no gasket on the insulator side of the carb. You know the plastic insulator.
Yeah.
There's no gasket there between that and the carb.
Well, it's difficult to say because it is a Chinesium, takeoff. But I would say, based upon the Honda, have you got a heat shield?
No.
Should be a gasket there then.
Yeah, I'll make one up. I thought I'd make one up tomorrow. I'm going to do something like you've done. I'm going to put mine in give it a bath tomorrow, and because it's got a pressed-in motion tube, so I can't get that out. And it's got those little tiny.
It should come out.
What, the pressed-in one?
Yeah, it should come out. You can get them out. So someone put it in there.
Well, that's true. Because the other thing, it's got that little tiny jet in the bottom of the tube, into the side of the tube.
Yeah.
You know, the very bottom. And I've tried to get that out, and there's no way that's going to come out.
Sounds like it's got some corrosion on it.
Yeah.
Just rim it out.
Yeah, I'm
You know
going
what I use, Phil? I use a little bit of uric acid and transmission fluid, and I stick it on there, and I just heat it with a torch a little, and then that usually
Let it
pops
sweat.
off. Yeah. There they go.
For
I
yours,
can still get those O-rings.
they come in different colors. I forget the number. I think it's a number 6 O-ring or whatever. But I'll send you a bunch, Mick.
Yeah, and the color of those motion tubes.
Yeah, they come.
You can't mix them
green,
up.
blue, red, yellow, clear.
Ken,
and brown.
if you just send it to me,
Yep.
but put it in a piece of paper. That way, you've only got to pay for paper shipping, not expensive.
No, that's
shipping.
what I mean. I'll take a little piece of cardboard and just sandwich them in there.
That's it, baby. We can work the system.
And it's rubber, so it won't get crushed like the emulsion tube I sent to Conker.
Yeah. Because Ken Gunny sent me a motion tube, and it turned up in bits.
Yeah, it actually was smashed. I'm like, really?
Yeah. But anyway,
Wasn't-
thanks, Ken.
Wasn't that the emulsion tube, but you already got parts for anyway?
Yeah, someone else had one, I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, so you made Ken send it over for $25 and didn't need it in the first place.
I can't discuss that. That's private.
No. To be fair, we had already discussed it.
All right. Then. What's it got here?
Yeah, what is that? The Toro engine, the Lonson engine? I think it's a Toro Lonson engine, not a recycler. Yeah, some of these Chinese engines start really well, you know.
You know the little 140cc power motor? That thing is so loud. That should not have been allowed to be imported, being so loud like that. That's a really loud thing.
That's why I like the Cowies. The Cowies are nice and quiet.
They're nice. Just seeing who's in here.
This,
No,
I'm
no,
going to put
it's
the info out, see if Henry's around. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I wonder where Henry is. I'll text him. Unless he's with his dad.
Henry's probably having his nana nap.
There we go. There we go. Let's see if he's around. Just a bit worried.
That was fun last week when Tom from Australia came in, eh?
Oh, Tom, yeah.
Yeah, it's always good to see him. I know Mick would put a couple of jokes out there this afternoon. It completely went over his head. Not a clue.
He's not exactly the quickest on the intake when it comes to jokes.
No.
Who's
Well,
that?
he's what, former Britain turned Aussie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say-
Yes. If someone tells a joke, you have to sit there for 3 minutes and figure it out, and then he gets it.
Didn't he say he was from your area, Mick, down there?
Actually, he lives in a place called Shoreham by Sea, which is 25 minutes from me.
That's close.
When did he emigrate? You know, Tom? When did he emigrate out there?
There he's there. He's there. Look. Oi, cheeky buggers. There he's there. Look. See? Another lurker. Someone lurking in the background.
Vintage
mate.
engine repairs. Hi, Tom.
Mate.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's from Shoreham by Sea. He's a nice fella. I like him.
I do too.
Yeah, he's a nice fella.
He's pretty good with those sharpening knives, eh?
Well, not now with that WhatsApp thing. He never shuts up.
Oh, I can't shut him up now.
Go, I give up trying to keep up with it all.
I looked at it the other day. Oh,
Me too,
346.
Phil. Me too, Phil. I don't do it.
I just look on there earlier on. Hang on.
To be fair, half of it is just photographs of cucumbers at the moment.
Hey, we got to have Tom carve one custom.
That's a challenge there, John.
There's 45 unread there already this afternoon. Dear Lord. Can't keep
Yeah,
up
look.
with that.
Bruce is missing out. Bruce doesn't have a smartphone, do you, Bruce?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Bruce, I need your mobile phone number.
I just text.
Ian and John.
Well, yeah, but WhatsApping is texting, Bruce. Same thing.
Yeah, we got WhatsApp before, and it was such a painus rectimus. We don't use it.
Oh, you have got to be joking me.
What's with the hat, John?
We could, Bruce, WhatsApp and then FaceTime.
Oh, just
Wi-Fi only.
trash I
We could
threw on
FaceTime
earlier.
and have a chat.
I get it.
Text me, email me a number.
Well,
Bruce.
this was one of the first smartphones ever made, so it's pretty slow.
That don't matter, Bruce. As long as you can download a WhatsApp app on there, we'll be golden.
And then watch out, Bruce. You'll get inundated.
Bruce,
Oh,
don't
there's
try and buy
There's
technology.
always somebody yapping.
Yeah, but they have off. Yeah, but they've got off buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
make
look,
sure you
look,
turn the
look.
notifications
Look.
off. Anna!
Get off my sweets. Don't you touch
Hey,
my sweets.
Corey.
Come on, sweets.
Oh, and that black one.
Apparently, she likes the black one.
All women do.
Go with what you want.
Where's
Oh, there.
You're not going to say Nana.
Oh,
Where's Jordan at?
Once you've had black, there's no going back. Hang on a minute. Phone's ringing. Hello?
No.
Thanks, Luke. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
You're looking a bit dirty, Mick.
I asked my dealer about that today, Mick. He's never seen those.
Yeah.
I don't have
I
enough
don't,
time
I
to
don't know
keep
if
up
it's a
with all of
UK
the
thing
live.
or what.
I don't have time to keep up with the one live stream I have on every week.
Oh, Bruce, come on, man. Bruce, your three quarters retired.
No, I'm retired.
Tom says, "Oh, Nana is so sweet. You don't live with her, mate. You don't live with her."
Yeah, but she does make a nice cake, though, Mick. Come on.
Eh?
She does make a nice cake.
Yeah,
She makes one. She's been a bit slack on cakes recently.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what
Did you guys see Martin and Sharon last week when they made that cake with the pink custard? I thought he was having, like orgasm there. Did you see that with the pink custard?
Yeah.
oh, the school dinner thingy, yeah.
Yeah, the cake, school cake or something. They
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah, that's school dinner. Hi, Rob.
Hey,
How we doing,
Rob.
gents?
Doing
Good,
good.
mate. You okay?
Oh.
Let me guess. The missus is down the shops again.
I've been hunting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a little Honda back there or clone?
Honda or Quantum?
Yeah. No, it's little Lizzie.
I don't know, Honda is
Is he? Oh, yeah.
No, you go hunting when you don't catch anything. You went finding.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, Mick.
Yeah, she's in the shops.
How we doing, everybody? Everyone all right?
You there you go, Rob. Thank
Doing
you.
good.
Good to see you fully clothed, Conk.
Oh, don't you start as well, Rob.
There is a God.
There we go. Look. I was in the garage working.
Talked to
Oh,
you earlier,
my
Dave.
You can understand why the women go wild with desire, can't you?
Phil, you knew when you took that picture what was going to happen, right?
I didn't take the picture. You know who did take it, though.
Yeah, Mick's face. You could see you were up to something. Like the keys started tapping.
Yeah.
You know me. I never want to miss out on a prank. Hi, John. How's your cucumbers?
I knew it was coming.
Really?
But see, today I'm wearing my Steve Small Engine hat, my Terrell shirt, and my Mick underwear.
Well, Mick doesn't
It's
sell
got a
any
picture of
underwear,
your face right where the goodies are.
Yeah, well, I don't sell any underwear, which means you haven't got any on.
Hey, Mick, are you
Could be.
concerned that he might
You
have had
never
these
know.
custom made?
I don't do them in extra girthy.
God. Extra load.
A posing pouch, maybe, John.
Just don't ask Miss Lisa. She'll lie.
Yeah, I bet.
Hey,
So
Luke sent me something. When they go to the restaurant, Laura's got to find the right section. So, where is it? Hold on.
What was that?
What was that?
What
they
was
have a
that?
section.
No, hang on.
Mm-mm.
Hang
That's
on.
a little tall
What
for
was
her,
the-
though.
What was the photograph of that young boy on your phone?
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, in here. Checking the
I
height.
got that on pocket. Is that? Looks like Luke, that.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, wait, here we go.
God.
Unbelievable.
Isn't that Vern Troyer? Yeah.
Laura's prom date.
Can I get rid of these titles, Mick? You know, everybody's name at the bottom.
Yeah, it's over on the right hand side there, Conk.
Yeah.
That's a real little one.
Come on up, Luke.
Is it under banners?
He's fixing to kill the whole live stream. Don't
can't
do it,
see it on
Conker.
there.
Don't do it. Yeah, I bet you they have hell when they go to an amusement park.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
No, not there, mate. Just what that was all.
What have we got? We got banners. What have we got down the right hand side? I can't remember now.
Comments, banners, brand.
He is, Randy.
Private.
He is.
Try branding.
Branding.
Try that.
Oh, Henry. So you just got home.
Okay.
That's Luke at prom with Laura.
You're wicked, you lot.
Oh, God.
So what's all this kit you got then, Bruce? You got some bits and pieces coming in for nothing.
What was that?
Got it.
What's all these bits of kit you've got coming for nothing? So you got a load of stuff coming for nothing.
Well, no, I've had them all. I've got all four.
What
Pretty
did you
excited
get?
about it. What did I get? 22-inch. It's really weird. It's I did. The video came out this week. No, it's going out Tuesday. Briggs Classic with a 22-inch blade.
Oh, is that the Brute you said? The Brute with black and
Yeah.
white one? Or black and yellow?
But a 22-inch blade, that's a pretty big blade for a smaller engine. But
Yeah,
it
it's
says
something.
on the sticker 158 cc, not 148 cc. So what are they just? Are they just?
Well, they had 3.5,
Upping up
4.5,
the
and
expectations,
5.5, right?
What do they do? A little more compression or what?
It could be more carburetor like Kohler does.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't take much to bump up power on a motor.
but it's a
Kohler
brute from
commands they did it with
It's a
carburetors.
brute from Walmart, so it's really not that well made. You know.
Is it the black and yellow one, Bruce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one Honda is an HR214 with the 2-speed choke throttle, lots of stuff. It's a good engine, everything works
That's
on there.
the older one with the oval air filter?
Yep.
Here he is, boys. Here
Nope.
he is.
Yeah, the
Here we
old
go.
air filter like
Yeah.
that.
It is, Henry.
Hey, Mr. Henry.
And then an
Hey, Henry.
HR217.
How you guys doing? You missed me?
Yeah,
We
of course
did.
we did, mate. Of course we did.
Conk, I'm just going to drop down at chat, mate. I'm driving home. Nice to see you, Henry.
All right,
Right.
Rob.
See you in a minute.
Sorry,
Take care,
I
Rob.
took you off.
I thought he was sitting in the drinker's seat there, but I realized it was from Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Henry.
I
The
see
drinkers.
that. Nice.
There you go.
All right, Henry, how you doing? Are you okay?
Hey, I can't hear you.
Yeah, we were getting worried where you were, Henry.
Oh, Jason Hughes wanted that one.
That looks just like Laura.
Jason, my wife and I went out for ice cream.
Nice.
Hi, Luke.
Hiya.
Hey, Luke.
Hiya, John.
How are you today?
Not bad.
And how is Keeb?
She was all right until I said that Ken put up a little picture about her.
Which
and
one?
her height, and now she's looking through it now.
She on the
When you
floor
say-
having a tantrum?
When you say a little picture, is that in reference to Laura's height?
Have you found it yet, Laura? Yeah, she hasn't found it yet.
Better things to do.
She has better things to do, she says.
So if you're looking up, are you sitting on the floor?
Am I sitting on the floor?
So you can look up at Laura?
I can't hear her. It's all right if she asks me to do something I don't want her to know. If she's far enough down that I can't hear her. So
You told her to stand up when she's talking to you.
yeah.
Hank?
Terrible, terrible.
No, I had her working hard today. We emptied the second garage of all the mowers, and I just stood there with the camera. She was pulling the mowers out and carrying them, and I thought, well, let her get on with it if she's enjoying herself.
You got the shop filled up now?
I'm trying not to go beyond a quarter of with mowers, so it's a mountain of mowers and spares, and you would not believe what I've got, but I'm getting there.
Trouble is just knowing what to keep, what to throw away, isn't it? You know,
and it's every single piece. I think that.
Keep it all. Keep it all. It's all gold. It's all gold. Keep it all.
I know. Yesterday,
I've even got to the point of keeping valve followers and stuff like that. You know, it's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Well, John put up a little pot full of diaphragm gaskets and primer bulbs and that, and Tom said he wanted to send to Australia, and they're all the spare bits.
I gave away the other week. I gave away just a cheap Tesco's throttle for a lawnmower. My mate Gabriel wanted one. He came around, picked it up. Look at me. The next day, free to collector lawnmower. Picked it up. It's a Tesco's lawnmower. Broke the throttle cable. Broke the throttle thing.
You couldn't make it up, could you?
Never fails.
I got lucky yesterday, not in that sense, but I had a broken wheel adjuster. And I went into my box of wheels and adjusters, and I came out with an MTD wheel adjuster and put it on.
Yeah, baby.
Well, I went up my dad's the other day, and he was fixing a car short pressure washer, and they always come with really rubbish wheels on them, don't they? The little plastic wheels and rubbish. Well, I saw my dad out there, and he had two. I don't know where he got them from. He must have been mowers I've left there or something. Two lovely Hater Harrier front wheels with the best tread I've ever seen on them. Putting them on a car short pressure washer. I said, I could have given you any wheels to do that, but you're using them on a car short pressure washer. And I need two of them as well.
Yeah. But I see a collection of wheels and grass box flaps. I see they end up with.
Grass box flaps, yeah.
Yep. Got a lot of them too.
I can't. Do you guys have trouble matching up grass bags or grass boxes?
Yeah.
And where are they? There must be a mountain of grass boxes or grass bags somewhere in this world because they're separated from their owner.
Don't much use them down here.
They shouldn't have been able to do it, Bruce. Right? They shouldn't have been able to have a new model and change the diameter of a grass bag by 3 millimeters. They shouldn't be able to do it, should they? You know what I mean?
To be fair, Honda were pretty good with a lot of theirs. A lot of their 21-inch mowers, the same bag will fit along different ones, so they're not bad. But some other mates, like Mick said, they change all the time, don't they?
Yep.
There's a guy
Some
down.
of them are side clips, some are top clips, some of them the door is part of the unit, and some of them isn't.
The guy next to my town here, he's got a mountain of them and $10 each.
I love to get in there.
Yeah.
And they're 50 or 60 bucks here.
26 grass bags.
The only thing I find is when people sell a job lot of them, they're always for older mowers. They're nothing for anything modern which you pick up. So I have changed. I've converted things before. Converted a flap and a box and made them fit, but it can be a bit of hassle sometimes because you need the spring right to spring the flap down.
Right.
And
it has to work well enough for them to use it later.
Yeah, the springs come off quite easy. It's getting the damn things back on again.
Yeah. The best sometimes getting the right bits in the right place. So you want to take a photo first, really, to see which bit goes above and which bit goes beneath. And that,
we all do. I mean, the amount of times, Mick and other people say, don't forget, take photographs or whatever. The amount of times I forget, and halfway through, oh shit, where did that bit go to? I've got a box full of bits. For the life of me, I have no idea where they've all come from.
As long as it runs after.
Even on the broken wheel adapter, I'm really glad I had the other side still on because I had to actually do the opposite. Okay, this bar goes behind this soft lever, which goes here, and the what do they call them? The shank bolt goes through the whole thing, and it's too short. They're a
Ken,
fidget thing.
is it cold over there by you? It's 64 degrees over here.
Right here, it's 16
Mm.
degrees Celsius, which is that's
close.
50.
It'd be nice, huh, Bill?
It's not nice. We need some heat. Everything's starting to go moldy.
We're 13 degrees Celsius at the moment. It's come
The
right
problem
down.
is over here. Problem is over here, Hank. As soon as it starts to get a bit hot, people start doing funny things. You know, that's the problem.
Don't look at that, Henry. It's not good.
Oh, yeah.
It's not after 9 yet. It's not after 9.
As soon as it gets over 20 degrees, they're out. Oh yeah, thumbs out, thumbs out. Oh yeah.
So is that
Be right
Conker in the what you call it, mixed mowers pool?
No, that was in the high street.
It's 60 degrees even here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 60 here in February.
23 I got here at the moment. Like, that can't be right, actually. It says 23 degrees in the house. That can't be right.
I gotta just look outside. Somebody's cutting the lawns.
I've got 14 degrees here.
We're 13. but
Yeah. Some kind of weird weather pattern, I'll tell you.
He's using
Yeah,
a
Celsius
two-stroke.
is 36 here.
The neighbor's using a two-stroke lawn boy.
Oh really?
Yeah, the green one.
Nice.
Well, this week, I guess we go into the summer solstice, right?
Yeah, 3 days is it's the longest day of the year for us.
The day before Mick's birthday.
Okay.
Or on it, depending on when the sun does its thing.
well, some of the things you get sent. Look at that. Who's that?
Oh.
It's me.
That's
Oh,
me.
my
Oh, son of
To be
a-
fair, Luke, I haven't got a pair of waddy boots. Now, if they'd have been sliders, you could have said that is me.
Yeah.
Got to go wash my eyes out with bleach.
Who took the picture,
It
Mick?
works. You can't unsee that.
No, you can't.
Who took that picture, Mick?
Oh, Bill, behave yourself. Where you come from, you do it completely naked. I know you do. It's really hot where you are, Bill. Don't give it all that.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
But I exercise first.
Of course. I exercise caution, though.
Yeah. Yeah. No. If it weren't for the law, I'm sure I'd have a good suntan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you can-
I don't know what was up with Conker and his outburst the other day.
I was in the workshop. It was hot. Working it was hot. I just took my shirt off. That's all it was.
To be fair, Stella didn't hang around long.
I'm just sending a text to her. Is she not on?
She came over that before. She might be working though.
I think she said she was finishing work fairly last weekend. She was saying just about.
Yeah, they were
coming to the
doing
end of it.
Hamilton at the local place.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
yeah, I
See
thought
what she says.
And I think what it really was, Mick, she was overcome. She saw it.
No,
And
she is.
I think, oh my lord.
I don't think it was that, Phil. Stella, I'm at work. Sorry, sir.
She said, I heard a
there
noise.
she is.
She said, I heard a noise. I clicked join. And then she said, I couldn't believe what I saw. So I left.
A chick magnet right there.
It was a laugh.
It's hard.
Babe magnet. I have to fight him off, Henry.
You got to fight them off. I know.
Fight him off, mate. Like
know
bees
how
run
it
on honey pot. It is. Honest to God.
Yeah, oh yeah, I bet you have to fight them off with a big stick. Yeah, I bet you do. Right.
Years ago, baby, not now.
Yeah.
Rumor has it, someone's bought me a DeWalt cordless grinder for my birthday. Apparently, it's in a box down here. I haven't looked. I haven't sneaked peek or nothing.
They're good tools. They're good tools. I use mine all the time.
I haven't even sneaked in the box.
If I get one, I have
It's
to buy.
actually your birthday, isn't it?
If I get one, I have to buy 4.
If you have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have to change discs then.
I haven't even sneaked in it. This box here, I haven't looked in it.
Right. Does it smell? Does it smell like a DeWalt or?
Well, if you remove the temporary sellotape that's clear,
That's allowed. Is that allowed? Because it's not parcel tape.
she can't hear me.
But she could see you. You're like a kid.
Having a cordless angle grinder changes your life in the.
Now, only Mick would pull out the paper. I'd have to open the box.
I'd have to open the box. Yeah.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta Google that. I'm getting jealous now.
Yeah, so I haven't even been in there.
Where you been, John? Watering your plants?
Well, I pulled the weather up to see what the temperature was here, and it showed it was raining. And sure enough, a big cloud popped up, and it was raining. So
Does it often happen, John, when you go outside? Big cloud over top of your head, start raining?
yeah, it does all the time.
Is that the DCG 412?
Yes.
But
Looks
my
nice.
my daughter's windows were down, so I had to put them up.
I will let you know, Bruce, next week. if that's what it is in the box. Maybe she's one step ahead of me. She's printed that off, and it's actually something else in the box.
Yeah, that'd be fun, eh?
Yeah.
Roll of toilet paper, or something in there.
I got a feeling last week there was somebody looking inside of a box, looking at something the other last weekend.
Who?
You.
No, not guilty. No evidence of that. No evidence.
Yeah, you got a brand new cordless drill.
No, I haven't.
Do-wop, right?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
The grinder, Henry.
No, not,
Conker, if you want to keep stirring things up, don't start, Luke.
Lovely.
Allegedly, that's what I've got.
Sure. Well, now I want
a
one.
corded one, Luke. I mean, I use an old recorded grinder, a Pro line. I've had it for years. Never let me down.
I had a Bosch one. I've still got my Bosch one, but it's all right. I just got fed up with having to plug the cable in, and if I wanted to grind sharpen a blade a bit out of the way, less noise with neighbours and that, there was a lot of faffing about, which I just got this one. The only thing they do, if you use them a lot, if you say grinding cars down or something like that, or a mower deck or something, they do eat the batteries quite quick because they take quite a lot of power.
Right.
You want the 4 or 5 amp hour battery, really.
They're good for blades, though.
But yeah, they are good, and you can. It's easy to change that's got a flat disc on it, and you can just put your slit-in disc on it.
I'd still have to buy 4. One for a cutter, one for a flap disc, one for a grinder, and one for a cut brush.
Bruce, I hereby give you permission to go and buy 4.
Trudy's gone. She's taking Kimberly to the burger place.
Bruce, are they on your wish list?
No.
Wait.
Actually, wish list got a bit quiet lately. I keep forgetting to put stuff on mine.
It might have done on yours.
really, Bruce, you got to figure out which one you do the most.
Yeah.
And buy just that one for the one you do most.
I like the fine cutters because I even use those for grinding the side edges and stuff.
Yeah. The cutoff wheels, the thin ones.
Yeah, the thin ones. Yeah.
You got to get a good cutoff wheel because
you got to buy the old 4.3 DeWalt cutoff wheel. Yeah.
Because the cheap ones, they go fast.
They just disintegrate into dust.
Yeah.
I was looking for a smaller grinder when I was doing up mower decks and stuff. But I've got an air powered one.
Yeah, I've got one of them. They're good for like hedge cutter blades and that. If you want to do that as well.
To be honest with you,
like
I don't have to use that there. I mean,
and a Dremel, is good as well.
Yeah, I got a 100-litre tank now, and that could just about keep up with it now. Whereas before, 50-litre wouldn't keep up with it.
They are egg-sucking dogs. Those things. They really suck air.
Egg-sucking dogs.
Nothing worse than a dog that sucks eggs. Hillbillies.
I use my grinder to do my toenails with.
Go on, John.
Bog it out.
Do you have to replace the batteries while you're doing it?
Yeah, twice.
Oh.
How do you reach down there? Yeah.
It's a long way to go, but I finally get there.
Yeah.
He sets it up. He sets it up in the
again's the
vice.
problem.
He sets up and then holds his leg up.
That's true, John. As tall as you are, you have like 2 or 3 different temperatures going in the summer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I like the little.
Laura's still down where it's freezing at the moment.
She's probably got
I
a
like the
sweater
little-
on, don't she? I'm sorry, Mr. Henry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I like the little skit you and Ken did in the beginning there. It's,
What's good?
The Snapchat. I'm gonna have to get on, I guess.
that came out really good.
It did turn out really good. I
That was the
appreciate
spur of the moment too. I was in the driveway and I texted him. I said, "You got a minute?" He's like, "Yeah."
it. It was fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have a longer part next time.
Yeah,
Well,
I do like a Rusty Rooster did with the police car and all that.
Oh,
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
I try, Mike. I try.
It's kind of fun. I worked on the air
Let's
conditioner
see.
this morning, so I've got her running around with my little laser thing, checking the temperatures to make sure I did a good job.
What'd you have to replace, Bill?
I replaced the cap, and that didn't work. Say hi, hon.
Hi, hon.
Everybody says hi, hon. I replaced the cap, and it didn't work. And then I realized that every now and again the fan was cutting out, and the fan had a little bit of a heavy hum to it. So I knew that the bearings were starting to get tired, so I went and got a new motor.
Now, what do you have, like a furnace room or something where you have all that mechanical room?
No, it's
Or is it in
a
the
regular.
attic?
Yeah, the upstairs there has a 5-ton outside,
Yeah, okay.
and then downstairs has got a little 2-ton out in the other.
Was it the
other
air
side.
handler fan or the fan on the compressor?
Fan on the compressor?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just had a funny hum to it,
Hmm.
and then I realized it was shutting off and the compressor wasn't. So, it means the heat overload's going.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, with an AC unit, if the fan heat overload clicks, it won't turn the compressor off. It'll just melt, basically.
Mhm.
I guess you gotta have your AC gun on all the time, Bill, aren't you? Over there.
Oh, just about. Yeah, of course, it always acts up in the summer, but it's because the air comes on in May and then shuts off in September.
We
Yeah,
don't have air conditioning here.
show off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce, you want to cool? Just open the window, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that lot I've piled up now.
But our
Look.
furnace, our furnace motor runs all year long, though.
Yeah, that's a pile of equipment there.
Is that the new digs?
Is that Mick's house?
That's where that's what I've moved. A lot of them today, actually.
Well, look at all those HR 217s you got piled up there.
Yeah, that's Mick's place.
Hank.
What?
Look, that's just a pile of money sitting there.
That is.
And a pile of work first before the money comes. That's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, but
you know.
you could knock out 4 or 5 a day.
Oh, I don't know. It depends whether I want them to look really nice or not. A lot of the paint has flaked off a lot of the mowers. So
And all
it
those
just depends.
Hondas the problems are transmissions and bushings, right? So you,
I've never
Actually,
put a layer
the
of paint on a
Hondas there, a
mower.
lot of them are okay mechanically. It's just the decks have broke away and that, because of the
Yeah,
aluminium,
always
they're
a problem.
broke.
Yeah, I was saying only the other day, guys. I'm not going to get involved with repairing decks any longer. It's just too much hassle.
it
Oh,
is.
Amen.
Fiberglass in and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
you
really
know.
sad, because I throw away
Yeah.
decks that are perfectly good because they just pile up because it's so dry here they don't rust.
Don't they rust in your area much?
No,
at
the
all?
humidity is running around 15%.
Oh,
Huh.
So piano.
So it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, and there's no humidity. Now you're just showing off.
they like
Yeah,
to rust. They like to
It's not,
rot
it's not
over
that
here.
great. You
Damn.
wonder why I go to Mexico for 3 months, Bill.
Wouldn't know
But
how
to
to
see how
act
the other
with
half
humidity.
lives.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
well,
poor people are living.
40
Right?
below and 4 feet of snow and furnace is cranking all winter. Exact opposite. Exact opposite.
Yeah, we run our heater for about 20 minutes every year.
Every year.
Yeah, just to make sure it works.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, it's sort of like emptying the gas at the end of the season. Yeah, we just run the furnace to make sure it's okay.
Hey, I got a question for the UK guys. I see you guys, the way you do your license plates there, it stays for the life of the car.
Yeah.
All right. But I'm sure that over time they get all rusty or whatever. Where do you go for other plates?
Plastic.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah,
but I mean, you have to go to like the motor vehicle department, or can you just?
Yeah, but you do have to take your driving license and proof of the registration nowadays. You didn't used to have to. They have to see that. Then Halfords, that's a car sort of company, you know, car parts.
Yeah, they're printing for you, won't they?
Yeah, what
I'm
happens?
watching Martin Butler's doing a live right now, and he's got a number plate. It looks brand new on an older car. I'm like, where do you get the new plate from? It's weird.
Yeah, what happens with the plastic? Sometimes they do tend to get moisture in them, and they'll damage inside a bit. But they used to be metal, didn't they, years ago?
Well, with us, it was always made at the prisons, right? It was the inmates who would always make them. That was the thing for years.
Ours are like a white perspex. Then you put the letters on, and then you put the clear perspex, stamp, press it, glue it. Done.
Can you make your own though if you have the right size plastic and size?
Not allowed to anymore. They stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the front ones are white, the rear ones are yellow.
But is it legal to do it yourself, or does someone?
No, because lots of people having like their number plates like Big John written on it, things like that, and the shadows like that. But have no number plates.
Yeah, here if you're making license plates, you've got a prisoner number.
Yeah, for real.
You're working for the state.
Yeah,
there is
work
people
for the state.
Some will make them, but they'll only sell them as show plates. So that's how they get round it a little bit. Because like you could make one for your trailer, I suppose. A lot of people just still get a bit of card and put it on for a trailer. Whether that's technically illegal or not, probably not.
It's not legal.
We have
a lot of people do it still.
We have to have a plate for a trailer, but you can keep that plate your lifetime.
Yeah, we just had one made the same registration as the car, and then you keep it in the back of your car or keep it on your trailer, and then it's always there. Yeah,
I have a magnetic one on my trailer, Luke. Just stick it on, stick it off.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
I was going to get one made that said Big John. I thought that would not be a shadow.
Hey, how are the cars?
Yeah, if it says John, you got to hang it low on the trailer.
Our car thefts are up like 400% in the last year. You guys getting a lot of stolen cars? Where you guys?
Yeah, Bruce.
The catalytic converters.
We're getting stolen. No, they're just stealing cars. Like they're not even running. In the winter, it's worse because people leave them running and warming up.
Oh yeah.
Red Deer, a little city like this, has got 5 car thefts a day.
You know, in America, it's actually illegal to leave your car running if you leave the car to go inside.
Yeah, here it is as well. I think. Yeah. Very good now.
Big John, steak and onions. Oh yeah.
Steak and onions.
I was only thinking the other day, actually, since when was it made legal for push bikes to be on pavements? To my mind, it's never been legal.
That's not.
But you get everybody rides a push bike nowadays on the pavement.
No, I think all that is you're now getting old, and now you're starting to notice these things and complain more.
Get your frisbee off my grass.
I do think though they should make it law that everybody on a push bike wears that cycle helmet, because you know if you have a moped or whatever,
I agree with that. It's like them battery powered scooters you can now get. E-scooters, whatever they're called. You know, in the UK they're banning them because they haven't got road tax on them and all this whole stuff. You know, it's a brilliant way to get rid of your carbon footprint and all that sort of stuff. Yep. Everyone's got one and they're banning it.
Yeah,
you know, it don't make no sense. But
somebody's not making enough money off of them as well.
Exactly that, nothing.
That is it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there should be a helmet law. Anybody that doesn't want to wear a helmet probably doesn't need to reproduce anyway.
Yeah, and going back to the original conversation, is if they did legalise e-scooters on pavement, you'd only get old gits like that complaining.
The strange thing is, though, you can get an electric moped.
Damn.
You have to have insurance, tax, wear your crash helmet and everything, and they do 28 miles an hour. But if you can get an electric bike and you haven't got to have none of that, and they do 28 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
You're all over, John.
I don't have a problem with helmets. If somebody wants to buy, that's up to them.
There was even a song, weren't there, John? As Lawnmower Detective found.
Do what?
Big John.
Yeah.
Found your song.
Yeah.
There was actually a TV show years ago, John. Did you seriously? This guy Herb Edelman.
It's Big John.
That's Big John.
Thank God.
Remember he was on that show Arnie years ago?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, remember Arnie was on Sunday night? Herb Edelman.
He probably wasn't that big, though.
Football player?
What? Laura.
Oh, goodness.
All right, Mick.
We're getting over this.
Oh, wait, they got a photo of Conker eating Chinese food.
That's not Conker. Conker's a B cup.
He's out here, I'll tell you. He's out here.
Bye, Ken.
Hey, where'd Ken go?
Okay, so
There he is.
Hey, right, Henry, you're in charge for a minute, mate.
Okay.
he's gonna go cry.
Are you mad?
Anybody ever heard of a Homelite VI 130 chainsaw?
What is it?
Again?
A VI 130?
A
Who made it?
VI 130?
Yeah, it looks like a little Super 2.
A super
I need a
tube.
carburetor for you.
Oh, John.
Conker hasn't gone off to strip off, has he?
Oh, home light.
Okay.
What is it? What is
He's
it?
in there asking his wife, "Am I a B cup?"
What makes it?
Oh, Bruce, would you believe I actually had one of those sitting on my refrigerator for like 6 months, and I finally just threw it away.
Is that right?
I couldn't get parts.
Exactly. But wouldn't that be the same carburetor as on my Super 2?
Yeah, close. Yeah,
Close.
should be.
Close, but you don't have enough room to dork around with the linkage to make it
There's only
happen.
one way to find out, Bruce. Only one way to
Yeah,
find out.
well, it's a guy on Facebook wanna buy or something, and he's looking for a carburetor. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 130.
We
Looks
call
like
those
a
climbing
Super 2.
saws here.
Looks like a Super 2.
Yeah, it does.
Thought I changed
It's
the
more
carburetor.
like an XL2 though.
Right.
Laura, would you please stop sending me nasty Instagram messages, please? I'm trying to live stream.
What?
Yeah, like
One's like this.
the Super XL frame, Bruce. You should ask. Hey, did you go on Leon's and check Leon's for sale page?
No, it happened right as I was trying to connect up to this.
Yeah, 'cause
This
you got
stream's
your
gone for
page.
dogs.
You may have one.
Just trying to help out a helpless person.
Yeah, good on you, Bruce.
Yeah.
I've been trying to help. I've been trying to help John for 6 months, and that ain't going very well.
No, it's a lost cause, I assure you.
How's the video production going, John? Are you going to put out much more?
Oh, it's going great, man. I got probably
John, he's on about the YouTube.
none
videos.
lined up.
He's on about
Oh,
the
I
YouTube
know.
videos, John. Not
On your
now.
desktop.
Yeah.
On your desktop.
Pardon me, Mick.
He's on about the YouTube videos, not the other videos.
Oh. Okay.
Never,
I have a lot of those in the back, but
You should never record anything that you can't show your
I've heard
grandmother.
you've got a lot of videos of what goes on in the back, John.
In the
I've
back,
heard
yeah.
a lot.
oh crap.
I wasn't going to touch that one.
Thank
John,
you,
it's
Bill.
a C cup, by the way, John.
C?
C cup, yeah.
Okay.
I just want
Miss Conker verified.
I just want to inform you, Conker, while she was away, Henry did a stand-up job.
Luke. Oh my God. No more of those messages, please, Luke.
What messages? What would I send anything to you?
What's up with you lot? Messaging you're on a live stream together, and then you're messaging each other. What's up with that? Bruce, it's gone to the dogs.
What's that? A pickle and meatballs?
Shit, I don't know. I didn't look that close.
The old Saturday night streams. The old Saturday nights were a technical stream with good information about small engines. This is a free-for-all piss take.
Yeah, but Klaus ain't here.
Yeah.
He's the one that keeps it in order.
I hope Klaus comes out because he's probably stone drunk by now. The way he was talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? I just wondered where he was.
Or both. He's probably stoned and drunk, to be fair.
That's fine, too.
It's funny that he was doing a video, the same thing I did just a couple days ago. You know?
I did the same with Luke. Luke put a video out which I hadn't seen last week.
Yeah.
So he tells me.
And then no, that was the truth. I swear down. And then he rings me up and has a go at me because I put the same video out.
Steve and I have this.
But mine was bigger than yours.
Oh,
Yours is bigger than his?
It was a tyre. It was a tyre.
That's just water retention, Luke. You can get pills for that.
You get a pill for everything nowadays.
Yeah,
That's what I hear.
Even a high blood pressure, apparently. Conker.
Apparently so. Which also makes you water retention in your foot.
What does it?
I doubt there's a pill for us all to take to have a sensible stream, though.
No.
I'm definitely not going on Snapchat now.
Bruce,
What's that? What's that?
Why not?
Are you on Bruce? Are you on Snapchat?
No.
You just said Snapchat, Bruce.
There was a pause there.
I had
Bruce,
to
is
run
on
it through my little
Snapchat.
brain.
Bruce, are you on Snapchat?
Negative.
I think you should join his WhatsApp group, Bruce. You'll like it.
I do think you should, Bruce. You would like it. If you like the band, you'll love it.
Yeah, she would
Set
like it.
aside 3 hours of your day, Bruce, to try
And
and keep
also-
up with it all.
And also, Bruce, we do the odd panel as well. We'll just ring each other up, FaceTime, and just whilst we're working, chat away and chew the fat for a bit.
I'm starting to think all you guys just talk about fixing small engines, and you really don't have time to do it all.
To be fair, it's mainly Tom that has no time to do anything. We're all busy. He interrupts our day.
So is that a joke? If you say Snapchat, you have to join up.
Just send me a number, Brucey boy.
Mick will get it sorted. Yeah, send the number and Mick will get it sorted.
Email it over, Cocker, and I'll hook you up. But just turn the notification to silent.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've already done that with my notifications for YouTube.
I got a text from Conker last week saying, "How do I turn this pissing thing off?"
Yeah, that's why I don't join stuff like that.
Oh, Bruce, come on.
Yeah, Mr. Innocent.
John was innocent once, weren't you, John?
Yes, I was until about a year ago.
But look at the friendship we now have, John.
Oh yeah, I'm not knocking it one bit. I enjoy the heck out of it.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. It's like, and COVID was actually probably a lot of the reason why this connected up, because
Yeah,
you weren't even going for a coffee with your buddy, and this kind of helped to offset that, and lo and behold, 12 guys became friends.
Yeah.
Well, no, 11.
Well, to be fair, yeah, we'll become friends, and Bill will start hanging around with us.
Yeah, go figure.
I put my very best overalls on for this today.
There are some latecomers, but they're welcome.
I thought I want to look like John, and there he's got a pair of overalls on too.
This is my old pair. I'm wearing. They're about faded out.
Everybody wants to be John.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
These are Healy Hansons, baby.
There's the minions.
Well, they're going to do another of those Minions films. I think they were brilliant.
That's a minion. I know.
Obviously not.
Despicable Me, weren't it? Despicable Me, they come.
Well, Bill's got his tucked little guy there.
It was Despicable Me, right? Yeah.
I guess I better go put my yellow shirt on, huh?
Hello? No.
Get smart. Well, you guys are all too young for
That's
that.
asking a lot.
I remember Get Smart. I was 2.
Would you believe?
Yeah. Da, da.
A Canadian Aussie look.
I'm just checking my emails. No email from Bruce as of yet.
Good job.
No. I got one from Backwards Boys. He wants some stickers. Nothing from Bruce. Must be on its way, Bruce.
Yeah.
What, his phone number?
Yeah. I'll get it.
It's on my card, man.
Tim.
Oh.
I'll have to find it.
Hey, Ken, that just makes me think of Wonder Bread when I see that dotted background.
That's where I got it from.
Yeah.
Is it?
Have you got WhatsApp installed, Bruce?
Negative.
Well, you're gonna have to do that first, didn't you?
Right.
Hey, John, he's talking
That'll
about
take
you.
me 3 months.
Mm-hmm. I read it.
I used to work in the communications industry. I can't even load my phone.
You're shocking. Take advantage of Wi-Fi. That's what it's there for.
The Love Boat.
It's all free, baby.
Actually, I tell you what, I've never actually had anything to do with WhatsApp much. I'd never really used it. And,
I use it more than Messenger, especially for like video calls, because WhatsApp is better video calling than Instagram and Messenger.
Yeah.
Whenever
Conker looked so much clearer the other day.
Say again, Bruce.
We use it in Mexico when we're down there.
Yeah, it's much better quality. I mean, when you're video FaceTiming Ken at 5:30 in the morning, his time, he's cooking egg and bacon with no clothes on. It's quite a choppy sort of reception. But to be fair, watching Ken cook egg and bacon naked.
That's a good thing.
Watch out for those splatters.
Yeah. Michael, yeah, I don't use it much, mate, to be honest with you. I just use it to make the odd whatever I need to make is made. To be honest with you, it's sat there 11 months out of 12 doing nothing, to be fair.
What's that? Oh.
I'll tell you what it's good for. If you're set sorry.
Go ahead, Luke.
Now, if you're selling a machine or something and someone wants to see a video of it running or whatever, you only need their phone number and then you can show them a quick video of it. It's good. It's good for that. That's how I sort of come across it really in the first place.
Yeah. But you can make an unlisted YouTube video.
Communicating with people then.
Hey, Mick, show them the video you sent me the other day.
Show him what?
The video you sent me the other day.
Video I sent you?
You
What's
remember?
that?
With Riley Boy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I asked John the other day, what was his expectations when he first joined this YouTube community? And he thought he'd be in the background. No one would notice him. Look at him now.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of the line.
You're in the center square.
Was I wrong?
You're in the center. Literally.
Yeah.
I think I saw the one he's looking
Can't
for.
find it.
Yeah, I think it was on WhatsApp.
Yeah, you'll be lucky to find that. You'll have to go for about 300 messages.
That's my worry. Once in a while when I'm in a shop, I wouldn't mind calling somebody up and say, look at that. I got my tractor hanging up on the
Nick does that, but I don't want to look at what he's trying to show me.
Hey? Yeah.
When it started, Mick come back in after going to work. He said, look, don't you not do anything? There's been 60 messages.
Unreal.
I had fun with that tractor video, actually. When I hung my tractor up and changed the blades.
You got to get yourself an electric one.
Yeah, for the amount of time I use it, it's just great. But it sure, that's the first time I've hung that tractor up, and I forgot about the fluid that was on the floor was actually from the hydro.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's nice to work on them when they're totally vertical.
Yeah. The breather cap, right?
Yeah, the breather cap. Yeah. I thought that doesn't look like oil. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like this. Doesn't look like that. And tasted like transmission fluid.
But usually they use oil, regular oil.
They do. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. 1030. It's 1030.
Right.
That crazy Piranha deck, that has 6 blades on it.
Yeah.
And I was getting a rooster tail, and I thought one of the blades was worn out, but it was just the fact that I had so much broccoli up underneath there, it was plugging off.
Yeah, as soon as you picked that deck up, I was thinking, how is the grass going anywhere?
Well, it's bad even when it's clean. Like there's not much room under there. Somebody suggested I spray the plastic with some kind of a no stick something.
Yeah.
You know, when you said 6 blades originally in the video, the first thing I thought was it can't have 6 spindles and 6 sets of belts. You know?
No, but then you saw it's doubled up like that.
I haven't seen that setup.
Riley?
Yeah?
What's that you eating?
Pickles.
Cucumber?
Yeah.
Say, nice cucumber, John.
That's not pickles, Joe.
Ah, cucumber.
That's
sitting there minding my own business, and these videos just pop up out of
We
the
used to
blue.
get those in McDonald's on the hamburger and throw them against the mirror to watch the.
To be fair, Riley got it from the fridge. He come and said, "Daddy, film me, film me, film me."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
I meant abuse against John.
He said, "Let's get John. Let's get John." I said, "Riley, you're bad."
Now, was that Klaus that made that video of that lawnmower blade that was, I don't know, 18, 20 inches by 12 inches with four or eight cutters on it?
Well, like the ninja blades? Those ninja blades?
The little ones, yeah.
Oh no, Simone's got the Victa with the it's like a bush hog.
It must have a lot of star gears on it, eh?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how good that my depth cut afterwards though. Like it's probably been 5 years since I sharpened it.
Tim, you're lucky. Grass has slowed right up down here. It's been so warm and dry. It's slowed right up.
Here you can hear it growing.
Not a thing.
We have had a bit of a few downpours today because I could do with it growing again because I don't get paid if it don't grow. So I need it growing.
We have water in our sump in the basement, and we haven't had water in the sump for 10 years. So that's the moisture we've had.
Oh, really?
When we first moved in, I went downstairs and looked in the sump, and there were cobwebs in there. So I said to my wife, "Oh, we're good. There's cobwebs in the sump. We're never going to need a pump." 4 weeks later, we had 3 inches of water across the entire basement. Oops. Storing my mother-in-law's stuff down there too. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Most of my mother-in-law stuff's outside in the garden. Just throw it out.
Including Pauline.
Yeah, including Pauline. Yeah.
Is that now? It must be Nana. Learned something today.
That video was Anders with that weird blade. Look at it. Let me see.
Henry, keep it still. Will it stop shaking? You keep it still.
Look at it. Look at that blade.
We're trying to.
Not the one in his hand, the one on the table.
Keep it still.
There we go. Oh, the little whippers. It's almost like a baby bush hog.
Yeah, a quad blade system. Yeah, that's cool. It's not. Yeah, it's not
what's
weird
that?
how
8 blades?
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, that's a baby bush hog.
you would think that was shaped like hell, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it really.
You would think, yeah.
But
yeah, check out Anders' film video. That's it.
Thanks.
You think that would shake your fillings loose, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Is that the one that just came out?
Yeah.
Has anybody worked on a full-size, like 40 horsepower tractor bush hog?
I remember we saw some of it. The Semtex, didn't we, last year? The guy was selling a blade with 2 ends on it.
Tempex, Phil.
Tampax.
Oh yeah, Tampax. Yeah, no, not Tampax. You silly buggers. No, Semtex. No, what you call the damn thing?
You're about SPDs again?
Soltex, Phil.
Soltex, like you have on your fish and chips. Soltex.
Yeah. Anyway, there was a guy there selling a blade with ends. He could do adjustable end on it. Do you see him?
Yeah, well that's a German manufacturer. That's been about for a little while. So you buy a universal blade with no end, effectively. You know, the end bits are missing. So it's just a strip of plating with a load of holes and slots, and you just buy the end piece just to make it fit to what you want to do, and it has a bush hog fit on the end. Yeah, it's a good system.
Do they spin? Do they spin as they go? Are they made?
Yeah, they do. But you know, the problem is like anything. If the center bolt goes through the crankshaft.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
And then you've got you've got the universal bar. Then you've got to get the bolts through, and then you've got the blades on the end of that. So you've got about 3 different weak points there. If you hit something really hard, you're going to be looking at. And he was saying that if you hit something, you've only got to buy this bit. Well, no, you've probably got to buy that bit and that bit.
So it's like a bit like the Massport system where they have the
similar.
And they're probably just held on with a shoulder bolt and a clip.
Say again, Bruce.
So they're probably just held on with a shoulder bolt and a clip, the blade that spins.
Yeah, it's all monkey metal. It's all going to
snap.
It'll all snap and hit you in the leg, won't it?
Yeah. Go right through the deck window and into the dining room.
You can run into the dining room and say, "It's not as bad as it looks, honey."
Yeah.
No, there was a guy trying to sell a set of them here locally, Mick.
That looks like a Honda clutch. Oh, it's got the spinner dinners on there. Eh?
No.
See, now what happens if you tear the center section? If
That's
you have to
like
buy a new one anyway.
That's like a Victor.
Yeah, some guy.
They're trying to start using some of those blades like that here, and they're just not working out. I saw somebody with the video about them.
Hi,
Good
James.
evening.
Imagine them throwing the blades.
Hey, James.
Throwing the little blades.
James.
Hello, Mickey.
How you doing there, old timer?
Hello,
I'm
mate.
all
How you
right.
doing?
I'm all right. Why are you poking my head, Mick?
To see if there's anything in there. Oh, you
No,
had your
there's
haircut.
not. There's
You
really
had your haircut.
yeah, taking the greys out.
Oh, well done, you.
Yeah, I was nearly gonna. I see so many greys. I was nearly gonna go, your style, just to get rid of them.
What
They
colour
had
did
some
they?
I actually had all the black ones removed, and I just left the gray.
Just embrace it when they come.
Both of them?
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're having our kitchen. We had our kitchen ripped out, so having a new kitchen put in, and like the house is upside down. So I've got a shelf behind me.
There goes 50,000 quid.
Luckily, my house is rented, so actually the landlords pay for it. So yeah, bit of a bonus in those instances.
No,
but,
you're actually paying for it over time.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's only renting that one out whilst the other 5 are being rented by other people that he owns.
Yeah.
I wish that was the case, but no.
Oh, he's having his own mansion built while he's renting it.
Yeah, that's right. But the good news is, it is absolutely pissing down the rain.
Yeah.
So,
You can't cut the lawn.
Sorry. Yeah, so now it's going to make the grass grow, which I don't actually want to, because that encourages more customers.
James, does that mean
I
you're
do,
living in
'cause I
the
need
servants'
grass to
quarters
grow
now?
Sorry, Ken, I missed that.
Does that mean you're living in the servants' quarters now? Or?
We've got a makeshift kitchen in the utility room, and so reminds me back to my courting days when I had a little tiny kitchen.
Are you renting Stuart's annex then, are you, James?
Yeah. Just
we have seen him.
Just only the West Wing though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen him for a while.
Well, he won't do. He was busy planning a jubilee, wasn't he?
He's still sharpening that chainsaw.
I sold that lawnmower I was talking about with the classic 22-inch blade. I sold that to a kid yesterday, and he's never cut a lawn in his life. And I swear to God, the backyard was 3.5 feet tall.
Oh, he's gonna learn. He's gonna learn.
It's a side shooter with the insert to make it a mulcher. But I told him you're gonna have to put that thing on its back wheels just to get started.
Bruce, that'll be back next week.
Yeah, I know it will be.
That's right. It's worse when we sell new ride-ons and you go to deliver them, and you get there and the grass is like 18 inches high, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to cut this afternoon." It's like, no, you're not. You're going to be ringing us up by 3 o'clock for a new belt.
Or wait till he hits that dog chain that's in the backyard that nobody knows about.
Or an old transmission somebody left behind if it's that tall.
Yeah, that's why. No, his mother actually bought it from Trudy.
There's a new line there, James. You can make yourself a fortune. A bolt-on for the tractors. You remember the old scissor bush clearers years ago? You walk along.
The Allen sides.
Yeah, the Allen side things. Yeah, like
horrible things. Yeah, definitely.
Well, like
you said, to be fair, Conker, you said bolt-ons there. If Tom's still in the chat, bolt-ons in Australia are known as making these bigger.
Bolt-ons?
Yeah. Bolt-ons in Australia, they're known as bolt-ons.
Wow.
When you have some, you get a little bit more voluptuous. But most of us grow our own anyway,
Yeah. To be fair, James, he hides it well under his penny.
What are you smoking there?
I don't know. I think it's some dried up grass.
Can't remember.
It's blooming expensive. I know that much.
Yeah.
Peyote. It's called peyote.
Yeah, no, it's only good old Golden Virginia. Yeah, there we are. But I'm quite enjoying the rain because I've got a cupboard behind me, so my little lean-to out here isn't quite covering my legs.
Yeah.
There we are. But I'm scared to show them, otherwise Mick will take a screenshot.
Yeah, problem. You got to be careful.
It's just coming into us here now, James. Funny enough, it's just coming up here to Wiltshire. We just get it. The rain's coming in now.
Yeah.
Nana's looking after you. Better lighting now.
Oh,
Well,
Much better. Oh, it's Mick.
Was Nana getting romantic? What's going on?
Nick.
The candle will be there in a minute.
She making TikTok videos again.
Yeah. I've got to hold the phone.
Measure you to back camera, Mick.
Telling you.
Nana's going to walk in. How do you like these, man?
There's only room for one in the shower.
How do you know? No, we got Bideford soapbox race tomorrow. So my soapbox race that I've been making for so long is.
That's John.
What?
Conker listening to himself on playback.
Somebody sent me a video.
I've just gone on the WhatsApp group thing. Something that was said on here.
To be fair, I haven't joined this group, and to be quite honest, by the sounds of things tonight, it's probably best I don't.
Oh, James, it's not an issue. I have your number.
I know if you want something, you've got mine.
The only thing, James, if you want to get work done, you have to put it on silent. Because it bing, bing, bing all day long.
You wait till Bruce gets on there. No one's going to get no work done.
And because it's worldwide, with them over in the States and Tom in Australia, you don't get a rest.
I'm telling you, the second Tom wakes up, he's bomb, 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 and everyone cops at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know how many I've not read. I can't keep up with it, James.
And even James, you've gone
48. 48 I've already missed this evening.
It's only someone taking the piss. That's all it is. It's not educational information about small engines. It's probably just Tom taking the piss. That's all it is.
I just liked you, Conk. I didn't do that when I came on.
You get on there. I think on average, you have 100 messages. You get one that might be related to small engines. The rest.
I like the way someone says, "Oh, any idea what the valve clearance is for?" Someone puts bollocks or something like that, and then it just goes.
Or use some cucumber skin or something.
That's good, man.
I promise you, I didn't, James.
If I joined up, I wouldn't have to talk to myself so much.
Where are you?
Bruce, you wouldn't get anything done. You'd be starting on that carburetor and then you'd hear a ding. You'd have to have a look, then wait, then go back. You might look at a comment, get on with it.
When 14 guys say something.
Yeah, you'd be in a right mess. You forget what part goes where because you'd be so sidetracked with them pinging all the time.
Oh, I did some welding for a guy last week, and he wouldn't. Maybe he's watching, but he wouldn't stop talking, and I couldn't concentrate on what I was doing. It was like being with me.
I get a bloke come around my gaff when I service his stuff. He's a commercial guy. His name's Mark. Real nice fella, and he drops off like 3 hedge cutters, 2 lawnmowers, a chip mower. He drops a lot of stuff off. But sometimes it's can you do his hedge cutter now for us? Just
contractor.
Can't get rid of him. He's there for 3 hours. Cannot get shot of him, and he will not shut up. I said to him in the end, go up the top of the garden, get Mrs. Pimmet a cup of coffee, come back in 20 minutes. Leave me to it because I'm just going to mess this thing up. You know?
Do you know what you say about that? My dad used to own a little garage in the 80s, and that actually messed his business up in the end because he had so many people going there, hanging around all day long, and he wasn't getting the work done.
Yeah.
Conker,
you put those people to work. Make them go get you coffee. Send them out to go get you a sandwich. Send them over to go get the tools, and eventually they'll think, well, I'm not going to hang around here. He makes me work.
Yeah, that's the best way. Or if that don't work, just be blunt with him. I've got to get on with some work. You'll have to go, sort of thing.
I'm really glad I get more done when I'm I get more done when I'm totally alone. And then
Conker,
that's,
you gotta zoom me in, Conker, because I zoomed in on Mick on one of my videos. I swear to God, I didn't know this was going to look like this. You tell me what Mick has in his hand.
Okay.
That looks
Now,
like my
all I got to say is, if he's that long,
it was someone else's. It was someone else's.
Yeah, it could be the neighbor.
Hey, it was mine.
Conkers.
I'm looking through it. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Have you seen the size of my feet? Come on now.
I mean, really, you look at that.
Make sure you keep that, kid.
You better not
Girth
show
Looks
me
like
that,
he's
man.
just scared of it.
Yeah.
the girth doesn't look right to me.
It's because I tied a bit of rope around it, Bruce. It's gone a funny
Is it
colour.
tight? Is it
There's a
tight?
lot of
It
blood
looks
in
like
this
he's in
He was-
Australia there.
He was probably saying, "That's not a knife. This is a knife."
That's something that'll scare you.
Was that Conker on the other side?
Ooh.
Almost certainly, Henry.
I find, Bruce, right? I find that this week Riley's been off school because we've upped his medication slightly, and it's not a great deal. I pulled him out of school so we can get it into the system and try and level him out a touch.
Right.
And when my Mrs. P is off as well, I get nothing done. I'm busier when she's here. When she's not here, I can get 4 lawnmowers done, a hedge cutter, and carburetors clean, and get loads of stuff. But when she's here,
Well, just to mention the Kimberly factor on that, Mick, we have daylight in the sky now till 11 o'clock at night because we're quite a ways north, and it messes Kimberly up. And she's up till midnight, and then she's starting to roll around at 5:30 in the morning, and it's just not fun.
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I've got a skylight straight over the bed. So
With
Well, I
Riley,
thought that was a mirror.
with
No, that's
Riley,
mine.
with Riley, we've got blackout blinds, Bruce, with Velcro bits that go on it. But the problem is this time of year, because it's so hot over here, you need a ventilation as well. That's a problem, see?
Yep, I know.
Yeah.
What you need to put on your wish list, mate, is a Dyson van. That's what you need.
I need to sort out what this wish list thing is. I'll have to Google that, see what a wish list is. I'm not quite sure.
Well,
see what all the ruckus is about.
Yeah.
We've
check
got a thing.
my website, mate. You might find out.
We've got a thing fitted in our loft.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Fire event,
Good, Bruce. That's good.
and it circulates the air around from upstairs through the loft, and then filtered back in, and that does keep it. That keeps it cooler because we used to get loads of condensation upstairs, and it solved that. And it's just an environment, and that does actually make it a bit fresher without the windows open.
At the moment, I just got Nana running around the room just to create a draft.
With a fan.
Naked?
No, no.
He sees her not enough of that when she's doing a TikTok video.
She's even now doing one. I can hear her. But so yeah, Riley had his second COVID jab today. Didn't like that very much either.
No.
Is he well? Is he under the weather from it, or?
Yeah, he's a bit grumpy, babe, isn't he?
Well, he ends up with a sore arm. That's the problem with him.
He's a bit grumpy today, as our Riley boy. Yeah.
Which one's that? Next second one, or?
That's his second one. Yeah. There's no call for the third one for his age group, but he went in happy as Larry, said hello to everyone. And when they brought the old needle out, that's when it started.
Yeah.
And then they had a big.
My fourth one.
They had a big bucket of chocolate bars and stuff, and they said, "Do you want a sticker and a bit of chocolate?" He was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." Anyway, he got the sticker, and then he went straight for chocolate. I'll have that one. I'll have that one. I'll have that one.
Good for him. He deserved it. He deserved it.
Just one. He's like, "I'll have that one. I'll have that one, and I want that one."
Distracting with Kinder eggs.
Oh man, he was not happy. He went to bed quite miserable today and all. It is what it is. He'll be right tomorrow.
Is that Kinder Egg recall finished now, Mick, by the way?
I haven't seen any Kinder Eggs for a while. To be fair, though, we have noticed of late he is actually now trying other bits.
Oh, good.
Proper chocolate, like
he's growing up.
Dark milk chocolate.
We couldn't get him to eat any ice cream because obviously being nice and hot, you want to eat ice cream. He wouldn't touch it, but now he started to eat a few ice creams and some Milky Bars and things like that. He started to eat a few bits like that. So maybe he's.
I just got to mention this.
You have to change your wish list.
When Kimberly comes, we send her downstairs. We have a little freezer down there, and we say, "Kimberly, you can have one ice cream bar, right?"
Yeah, good luck with that.
And then she horks one downstairs, and then she brings the other one up.
That's it. That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this morning, because at the top of our
Find
stairs,
the wrappers down there.
we put a stable door at the top of the stairs, so Riley can't get access to downstairs at night time. He's awake at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And he will turn the gas on. He will get knives out, try and get himself something to eat. We've even got a big lock on the fridge up there. See, big lock because he will go in there and he will eat like raw chicken and stuff like. He will do that. So we have to lock the top of the stairs up. Anyway, I've just put one of them security locks in the twist ones, but it's on the other side, so there's no lock on this side. So he can now just about reach, with the help of about 15 teddy bears, he can now reach over and get it, right? So now what we do, I've had to buy about another 5 of his key things. And all the kids have got one hidden in their room, and me and Sue have got one. And there's one downstairs in case Nan has to come up during the night if there's a problem. This morning, I woke up to him. I get my key and I put it behind my bed on the window shelf, just behind me. This morning, I woke up to him balancing on the bed, trying not to wake me up, trying to get over me to try and get the key. I went,
with the key.
What are you doing? Like that, and he shot out of the room like the phone runner. He's a little gitty. There's no flies in him, I tell you. He's a git. There you go.
Well, if it, I think they're similar in development. I really do, and I do think that he will start settling down in about 3 or 4 more years. Just post teenager. Kimberly got a lot better post teenager.
Yeah, I, from what I understand, Bruce, for the boys, in particular the boys, they struggle with the puberty a lot, and can become super hyper aggressive. So hopefully we don't get a lot of that. But man,
Kimberly did. She did. No, she took a round out of Trudy and I. She took a round out of us one day.
What happens, Nick, when it gets beyond the education years for him? When he's over 16 and that. What is there a lot of sort of places, clubs and that they can do, or things
there
he
is.
can go to?
I mean, there is some support, but this is the idea of a channel. And despite the fact you see him in the intros, he does come with me down the shed and does help me out a little bit down in the shed, repairing engines and doing bits and pieces. So hopefully, I can get my little job doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but around here we have organizations that go into all the manufacturing facilities and they give them jobs like making sticker boards and advertising things and stuff like that. And I tell you, they pay them well, and they come in a van and they work their 6-8 hours. And
Kimberly would not be high enough level. They'd have to hire 2 people just to get her to do that.
Well, yeah, but they have people that they don't expect a ton of production.
No, basic motor
It
skills.
gives them something to do.
Yeah, exactly. We had actually chips of body side molding we used to make, and all they had to do was take the adhesive off and stick it onto the board. So
no, she couldn't do that.
Yeah,
she couldn't do that.
It's like anything. All me and Mrs. P have ever said is just do the best you can do every day. That's all we expect, And sometimes he doesn't achieve that, and that's okay.
Right. I'm with you, man. I've been there.
Like last week,
his energy level is really high. Eh?
We got a phone call last week, Bruce. Can you come and get him? He's assaulted 3 teachers and a peer, and that's not happened in I can't think how long. And I went to reception, and the teacher came out and said, "You're going to have to come and get him because he is 100 miles an hour." So
what does he do? Flash out? Does he?
Do they have a timeout room at the school?
Not timeout. It's more a sensory chill out space. So it's not. It's never a punishment. It's something for him to go just to relax.
Calm down.
Anyway.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a punishment.
Yeah.
They think it's punishment.
Yeah.
So when I went down there, I could hear him kicking off, and they opened up the door, and he's just about to come out and give one of the teachers one outside the ear hole, and I went, "Wee," like that, and straight away, like that, it was like someone turned the switch off. And he comes straight down to earth. And he went, "Love you, Daddy." I went, "Don't you love you, Daddy? Me, get your backside over here." Something like that. He knows, but he can't control it. So that's what it is.
Right, I know, man.
That's what it is. It get there in the end. I think what it is, we upped his sleep meds to try and make him sleep more at night time, and upped his behavioural meds to try and counteract the daytime production of sleep. So it's a
balance, right, isn't it?
I swear to God that a standard sleeping pill that would put you and I out for the night would put Kimberly exactly the opposite and put her on the moon.
Yeah, I hear you.
There's no dealing with her, eh?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Takes Respiridol. She does take Respiridol. I don't know if you know about that one.
Risperidone is very, very similar to acebutolol, which is what Riley takes. But
that's very similar.
The Risperidone over here is not really on license very well for young kids. But bearing in mind, Riley's only 11, Bruce.
Yeah, Kimberly just turned 40, right?
Yeah. So he's on acebutolol, which is a beta blocker, effectively.
Oh yes, right.
So we have to take his blood pressure every day and make sure it's not dipped too much. And he's coping better, but you can just see in his eyes. His eyes are still, he's still 100 miles an hour.
The spirit goes out of his eyes, right?
Yeah, exactly that. But he's all right. He's what. If I can keep him busy, he's happy, you know. But it's just keeping him busy. So, but whilst we've had him off here for a week, he's been pretty good. So I'm going to go back to the school and say he's been good here. So it may be it's because of post-COVID, the things haven't gone back to how they were before COVID. So I think the environment's not quite right for him.
Okay.
So it's easing him back in. It's easing him back into it, really.
Well, I think there's more kids in the class. There's different teachers in the class now. All the stuff that he was used to and that he was coping with now changed. So I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, if my glasses are sitting like my eyeglasses, if they're sitting like this with the lenses up, and she comes and she comes every not every weekend, but she'll see that, and the glasses have to be up for some reason. They have to be sitting on the lenses. Yeah, not this way, but and she'll go around and she'll change all. And the Kleenex's box, the Kleenex have to be inside the box, not outside the box.
Yeah. All the little things. Riley had a school disco last week because he goes up to secondary school in September.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, so they're busy doing transitions at the moment, and it was the day of his disco that I had to go and get him. And the teacher said, "I don't think it's a good idea about tonight." And I said, "Man, you're joking. You got to go. It's his prom day, for Christ's sake. You can't not give him that." And they said, "No, we don't think it's a good idea." And I said, "He's going. You are a special needs school, but are trained in special needs. You can deal with him." I said, he'll be fine. He'll be dancing his ass off. And in the end, Sue went up to the school and she dropped him off, and she sat in the car park for 2 hours. Just in case there was an issue, and he came out like a hot, sweaty beaver. And apparently he'd been dancing his ass off.
Oh yeah, just like a 2-year-old at a wedding,
all night long,
right? Like a 2-year-old at a wedding.
And the teacher said, "You can't make it up. Today he's like a Tasmanian devil, and today he's John Travolta." Yeah. Can't make it up.
Anyway, I'm going to bring Kimberly in so you guys can say hi.
Hey,
blow him up, Conker.
Go to mate.
Not here.
Not here. She's down.
Trudy took her down for a burger, and they walked down. It's about a mile down and a mile back. So the exercise is good for both of them.
She must be down the pub.
I'm in no condition to exercise.
I hear you.
My joke, right? I'm in no condition to exercise. Well, go get some.
Yeah. Must be down the pub getting drunk.
Yeah.
Good on, that's what you want.
I wish we had a few pubs. We only have one in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
It's not a thing though.
I'm glad there's not one in my neighborhood.
To be fair, Conker will tell you the same. Conker will tell you the same. In our townships, we've lost about 70% of our pubs.
Yeah.
Do you know? I think it's a way forward, and they do it in our village. They have what they do about once a month. They have a van thing come round called the portable pint, and then it goes to like the village hall. They bring the trailer like a sort of I suppose it's like a burger van type trailer, but then it's a licensed bar, and it comes to the village for one evening a month.
That's nice.
And then that means that everybody, if you miss it that month, you've got to wait another month then. So everybody will put their effort to get there. And the parish council thing, they put all their food together and do a meal or something as well. And
I think it just got too expensive, Conk, didn't it? It just got too expensive, you know.
It's very nearly £5 a pint now.
How much?
Nearly getting to be close to £5 a pint. You know,
and the thing is, if they're owned by the brewery, you have to pay. If they're owned by the brewery, you have to buy their stuff off of the brewery, don't you? If the pub,
if you're a tied house,
yeah. So that, and they're not exactly cheap. I was speaking to someone that did that a while back, and he could have got like Guinness, for example, a lot cheaper elsewhere, but he wasn't allowed to because he was tied to.
What you want to do is you want to go to someone like Saltex, where there's a few people that know you, and just leave your wallet in the room. That way, you get free beer all night.
I think he's gone now.
So Conker's there. He bought me loads and all.
Oh, did he as well?
Yeah. As soon as Conker gets a bit wobbly, he keeps his wallet out. It's great.
Yeah, but who tips?
He just leaves his card behind the bar, don't he?
I took full advantage. Do you want another one, Mick? I'll get two. By the time you get back, that one will be gone anyway.
Yeah. All I was interested in was trying to keep away from the guy that was in the room below us because I'd flooded our bathroom.
Yeah. I remember you saying.
That's too much information.
Yeah. I couldn't get in the bath, so I got bollocks to it. Just got the shower, stood on the floor, and did it.
You weren't. To be fair, Phil, you weren't alone. I couldn't get in the bath either. They were long enough, but fuck me, they're about wide.
That's right.
Just about get one arse cheek in.
I didn't bother. I just stood outside, let it go. Here we go. A bit of that will be.
Outrageous. Is anyone going this year? Are you going, Luke?
I haven't even thought about it yet. It's November, isn't it? It's November, isn't it?
Normally November, mate. Yeah, I might go.
Yeah. I think it used to be September more, but I think they've moved. They've skipped it November now.
Yeah, there's so much stuff in September because it's your last few months of good weather, right?
Are you going, Conk?
I thought about it, mate. If you're going, I'll probably go up. You are
good.
It's your turn
We'll need some videos.
It's your turn to buy the beer, Mick, this year.
Well, hang on. If you remember rightly, I bought the last round last time, so it's actually your turn. First time.
You got to start it off.
No, don't work like that.
Okay, back to Snapchat. My phone runs out of memory just using it on regular, just taking a video. So I don't know if I've got enough. If I've got enough processing speed there, I'll try it in a month.
Bruce,
Eddie,
Bruce,
hey, Eddie.
Bruce, you can do this.
Hold my hand.
Bruce is giving it. My phone just doesn't have the pooer.
You know what? I think we all have a little bit of. My daughter's autistic, and I think we all have a little bit of autism sometimes, just to block out the world and protect yourself. You've been quiet, Ken.
Just taking it all in.
Yeah.
So I've got another question for you guys because I'm going to cook that carburetor tomorrow. What else do you add to the water? Do you use anything special?
White spirit, I use.
So do I. White spirit, yeah.
That's all I use. I used to use just dish soap. Or
that's what I use.
A general degreaser is good. Just anything without ammonia because it'll turn the aluminum black.
Don't use that. Don't use that gunk off. It turns the carburetors black.
Right.
I've been using Pine Sol. It works just yay much in the bottom. Yay much in the bottom. And it really seems to clean them up.
I just use paint.
Yeah, but how much is yay much? Because the water's that thick. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd say
quarter cup.
Half a cup. I'd say I probably put inch in the bottom.
Pine Sol doesn't get soapy like Dawn or something.
Not even a little bit. And it's after one carburetor, you can see it. Goes from being that sparkly, bright orangey yellow to a cloud. So you got a lot off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But so far, it's like 10 for 10 for end result.
The only I suppose downside to the white spirit, it does leave a little tiny film, but by the time you hit it with an air compressor, it's gone. But it doesn't upset anything.
How much white spirit do you use?
About 2 or 3 capfuls.
But that's not alcohol, right? That's a different. It's still like I don't understand what white spirit is.
Paint thinner.
Oh. I don't know how it dissolves in the water if it's a paint thinner.
That does a good job, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember it's ultrasonic too.
Right.
So it might have an effect.
Mixing as it goes.
An unexpected effect, yeah.
I think I've heard people say before they use paint that you actually use proper paint thinners.
Yeah,
well.
can do.
People say it is, yeah.
Yeah, I use cellulose paint thinners.
Yeah.
I was using this one product called Mean Green or something, and it worked for years and years. And then all of a sudden, they started putting ammonia in it, and everything turned black.
Yeah.
That's the
problem. And I've got 4 liters of this stuff sitting there.
Yeah.
That's the problem. A lot of this old stuff that was good, they've changed it, haven't they? As time.
Anything that works is permanently bad for the environment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The ammonia helps, but for the purpose we're using it for, it doesn't help.
Right.
You know what I use? I use the blue. Well, it's the winter blend of windshield wiper fluid.
I have heard that.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
That's a great idea.
That's it.
Well, screen wash.
Yeah. Yeah. Windshield. Yep.
And that works pretty good with it.
It doesn't freeze in the winter, and it's there, when you need it.
And do you use it pure or do you mix it?
No, I use it pure.
That's funny because there's a company that I work for who shall remain anonymous, who give you like free big 5-litre, 10-litre drums of stuff throughout the winter time for purposes of the van, and I have about 30 barrels of this stuff in my van. I could possibly just sample 3 capsules.
I think it would be good to try it.
How much are you putting in there, Henry? And how much of this stuff are you putting in the water?
I just use it straight.
This is straight up.
Because it's already mixed anyway, isn't it? It's already mixed anyway when you get it. Like screen wash. Screen wash ready to use.
Water.
I'm going to try that tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
I've got some out there. I've never even given that a thought.
If you haven't got any, Conker, I know where there's a van that belongs to a railway which might have some you can borrow.
I tried pine saw. I tried the pine saw because it wasn't flammable, and the windshield washer stuff's got the same thing.
Well,
it's not
windshield
flammable.
washer is flammable. It's got alcohol in it.
No, are you sure?
Not where you live.
Yeah, not where I live. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's an antifreeze, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to work out how it would work.
It's an antifreeze without glycol in it.
Well, all you can do is put it into your ultrasonic cleaner, and I mean, the end result is going to be you've got ultrasonic waves, you've got heat, and you've got some form of degreasing, cleaning agent in there. So it can't do anything other than improve it.
And then you can just rinse it out afterwards, can't you? Anyway,
I just high pressure hose it out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to compare one to the next because each cleaner works. I mean, even from the same brand, if we all got the same exact one, each one would work a tiny bit different. And there's no 2 carburetors that are the same.
No, because you could be the carbs would have different issues, wouldn't they? So
the thing is that some carburetors, you put them in for 20 minutes each side. It's nowhere near enough. You might have to go 3 hours on one carburetor to get it really, really clean. I've had some before that I've cleaned, put it back together, assembled it. It ran worse. Put it back in again. Get another clean. It ran just as bad. Put it back in again the 3rd time. It came out absolutely spanking and run lovely. Go figure.
It cleans bugs off a windshield, so
yeah, it's got to do something.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to run, but I got to head out.
Good. I was wondering when you was going to go.
Oh yeah, at any time. My daughter's fixing to be back, and she hadn't seen me in a few days, and she wanted to visit for Father's Day before she left.
Let me just give you something just to remember us.
There
you go.
Gee, Conker, you're hot.
Oh, you're so right, John. You're so right.
Well, y'all have a good evening. I enjoyed it.
All right, Josh. Great to see you.
Take care. Happy Father's Day, everybody. See y'all tomorrow.
Right.
Bye.
I'm
Bye,
gonna
everybody.
call that. Anyway, guys, that's 2 hours. So 2 hours, as always, of enjoyment. It's really appreciate it. I really appreciate you taking the time to have a chat with us all. Each and every one of it is really, it's actually quite important, I think. Staying in contact with all the rest of it.
It is as you get older, definitely. For us youngsters, it's not quite so bad.
Right, well, he's gone anyway, so that solves that problem. Have a great week, guys, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Everybody on the comments, brilliant.
Yeah, thanks everyone in the chat.
There's been 40 in the chat all the time, so excellent. So have a good one, guys, and stay safe.
Later, Cupcake.
Bye.